Today we are going to talk about something very important, your vitality, your health. We're going to talk about healthy habits for entrepreneurs. Welcome back to my channel, the #1 place for entrepreneurs, where I give you the keys you need to succeed. Today we are going to talk about something very important, your vitality, your health. We're going to talk about healthy habits for entrepreneurs. My name's Asia and I've been an entrepreneur for over 10 years. There are so many things that go into maintaining your life and your health as an entrepreneur. It's very easy to get burned out, to get tired, to be mentally exhausted. So you have to make sure that you're prioritizing your health and taking care of yourself if you are a business owner. Today, I'm gonna give you 5 lifestyle tips that will help you if you're an entrepreneur so that you can make sure that you're hitting the goals that you need to in your business. Number 1 is to make sure that you're prioritizing your physical activity. It can be so easy to let that kind of go to the side, especially if you're busy and you have a lot of things to do, but to make sure you're staying active as an entrepreneur is so important. For me, being active is sort of a part of my career, but aside from that, there's also things that I do to make sure I'm being physically active, like going to the gym every day. I schedule it into my routine as if it's part of my workday. If you don't want to go to the gym, there's other things that you can do, such as taking a class, taking a dance class, taking a walk outside, just things that you need to do to make sure that you're prioritizing your health and to make sure that you're staying healthy and on top of things. It's going to help you in your business. It also really helps you mentally if you're staying physically active, and it makes me feel like I'm ready to take on the world. I know for me, if I'm having a long work day, I will make sure I schedule breaks in between and sometimes go outside and walk around our complex or walk around in the back and just make sure that I'm getting outside, getting fresh air, and moving my body. The second thing that I haven't always been the best at doing is to make sure I'm nourishing my body with healthy nutrition. For me, it is so easy if I'm busy and having a long work day to just order food, order pizza, order anything that's unhealthy. Lately, I've been really prioritizing what I put into my body so that I can make sure I have the best output. So I make sure that I'm eating fruits and vegetables, make sure I'm eating protein, eating nutritious to fuel my body for what I'm doing. So if I have a long day, I know that if I rush and get pizza, I'm not gonna last as long, I'm not gonna have as much energy. But I know if I'm eating the right things, fruits and veggies, etc., I'm gonna have more energy throughout the day and I'm probably gonna be more productive. Not only does it affect my energy levels, it also helps with my mental clarity as well. Some things that I do to help me maintain a nutritious diet would be to meal prep, or I also make sure that I have healthy snacks available too. Sometimes if you can't always cook, it's helpful to meal prep, or if you can't meal prep, it's always great to outsource your meal prepping through a local company. I also make sure that I have snacks. I used to buy this big container that had like the different compartments and just put a bunch of snacks in there throughout the whole week, so I can literally just put it on my desk and be snacking and eating healthy throughout the day. I also make sure that I always have a water bottle with me close by, and I'm always drinking water throughout the whole entire day. The third habit that you should have as an entrepreneur is trying to manage your stress. It can be really difficult as an entrepreneur to not let things go. Your brain literally does not shut off. There's so many things and so many factors that you have to address, so many to-do lists that are never ending. But I promise you, if you do not maintain your stress and take some time to decompress, you are gonna burn out. I know there's a lot of things that you can do, such as meditation, reading, journaling. I do all of those things. A lot of people do different breath work. There's things that you can do to make sure that you're managing your stress as an entrepreneur. Make sure that you're setting your proper boundaries and you're making sure that you're prioritizing your rest and relaxation. You can also seek professional help and get into counseling. I know I've been in counseling and that helps me a ton. I also make sure that I'm setting myself up for success and maintaining my stress before it even comes. So for me, Sundays are really big. I love to do Sunday resets and just prep for the week. Make sure all my clothes are washed, make sure my house is clean, make sure everything is done for the week. That way I'm not stressed about it throughout the week. Fourth thing that you can do as an entrepreneur to make sure that you have healthy habits is to manage your time. So I love time blocking. I actually am such a big fan of time blocking. I use an app called Structured. I think I had to pay like $5 or something for it. It was very cheap, but it's worth it. It allows you to time block and it has all of the widgets and everything to make it so pretty. You can completely upload your day and see what you have to do, and it gives you timers and tells you when an activity is ending and when it's starting, and that really helps me. So of course I use things like Asana and things like that for project management, but Structured really helps me because it'll say Wake up, gym time, cleaning time. I even put relaxation time in there, I kid you not. And it's a big game changer to kind of have your day laid out, not only by planning your days, but planning your hours as well. You can also make sure you have efficient time management by delegating certain tasks. I know for me, it was really hard to delegate, but once I did, I was delegating everything, okay? It's such a big help to have reliable team members that you can delegate things to. If you can't afford to delegate to a team member, maybe you should look into bartering, maybe trading services with someone. Something that helps you take certain tasks off your plate so that you can be energized and ready for the task that you have to complete. Time management is so important, but it's also important not to overcommit or set unrealistic expectations for yourself so that you don't get disappointed in yourself. The last healthy habit that I would have as an entrepreneur is to make sure that I'm maintaining proper work-life balance. I know work-life balance is a big taboo subject for a lot of people. People say that work-life balance is not achievable, it's not a realistic thing. I disagree. I think there's certain times in your entrepreneurship journey where you won't have as much work-life balance. You might be in grind mode, but I definitely think once you get to a certain point in your entrepreneurship journey that you have to make sure you have work-life balance. You have to make sure you're setting boundaries and you're removing yourself from some things so that you can make sure that you're re-energized and ready to tackle whatever your business throws at you. Designating certain hours as your off hours or your off days are going to be so important. Setting those boundaries, and eventually people will learn to respect them. Making sure that you have healthy hobbies and habits that are outside of your work. So if I'm teaching dance, my only hobby should not be dance. I also need to have other things that are important to me. I love going to church, I love reading, I love spending time with family and friends. Things like that are going to help me in the long run to have that work-life balance. That's it, guys. Those are the 5 healthy habits that you should have as an entrepreneur. Like the video and comment down below what your favorite tip is for healthy habits for entrepreneurs. As always, I hope you have a great day and a successful life. If you would like to hear more from me, you can visit my website, asiaonline.com, or follow me at AsiaCarp. All right, guys, I will see you next time.